In a time shrouded by the mists of history, a king, noble and kind, ruled over a prosperous kingdom. His heart held a unique compassion for the less fortunate. Each day he would feed a milk pudding, khair, to 100 blind men, a gesture of kindness, a beacon of hope. The king's daily act of charity was a testament to his benevolent spirit. Yet, fate, that capricious mistress, had a cruel trick up her sleeve. One day, a serpent slithered into the royal kitchen, sinking its venomous fangs into the milk used for the kheer. Unaware of the deadly poison, the blind men consumed the pudding and succumbed to the venom's fatal grip. The news of their tragic demise devastated the king. He was consumed by guilt, believing himself to be the harbinger of their untimely end. He abandoned his throne, his kingdom, and set off to the wilderness, seeking solace in solitude and spiritual devotion, hoping to atone for the sin he believed he had committed. The king's journey led him to a humble village, where he sought refuge for the night. The villagers directed him to a house inhabited by a devout brother and sister, known for their deep piety. They welcomed the king and offered him shelter. As dawn broke, the king found the young girl deep in prayer, her devotion unbroken by the early morning light. Her brother voiced his concern about the delay in preparing breakfast for their guest. The girl revealed that she had been engrossed in a divine dilemma, one that mirrored the king's own predicament. The divine court of Dharamraj, the god of righteousness, was in a quandary. Who was to be held accountable for the death of the blind men? The king who initiated the charity, the snake that poisoned the milk, or the cook who left the milk uncovered? Intrigued and hopeful for resolution, the king requested to stay another night. However, the villagers, suspicious and quick to judge, began to whisper. They questioned the king's extended stay, casting aspersions on his intentions towards the young girl. The whispers turned into a cacophony of slander, tarnishing the king's character throughout the day. The next morning, the king, eager for resolution, asked the girl about the divine verdict. The girl revealed that the sin of the blind men's death had been placed on the heads of the villagers, the slanderers who had condemned the king without knowing the truth. And thus, the tale unfolds a profound wisdom. Those who indulge in slander carry the sins of others on their heads and bear the consequences of sins they did not commit. In our haste to judge and condemn, we often overlook the complexities of circumstance and the duality of actions. The moral of the story urges us to refrain from judging others hastily, for in doing so, we might unknowingly shoulder the burden of their sins.